Galera, sejam muito bem-vindos ao segundo episódio do capítulo 3 do jogo de Volta para o Futuro. Nossa, eu vou fazer uma bugada aqui. Mas tudo bem, como vocês se lembram, no episódio anterior nós voltamos diretamente para o futuro, que no caso é o presente, e nos deparamos com uma Hill Valley completamente diferente do que estávamos acostumados. Nessa Hill Valley aqui, todo mundo veste a mesma roupa, é tudo limpinho e o relógio aparentemente está funcionando. Então bora lá que nós temos de falar com o doutor, que agora aparentemente é uma pessoa super ultra mega importante aqui. E o Biff estava com o doutor, como vocês se lembram, então já bora lá vir aqui falar com ele e ver o que aconteceu com a cidade.
Hey, you're George and Lorraine's youngest, Martin, right?
Ô louco, não conhece a gente,
You
velho?
don't know me?
Only by reputation. Brown Cadet of the Month, 3 months running. Impressive. Are you interested in the Citizen Plus program?
Os DLCs aí. Paga um pouquinho, você vira Plus. Beleza, sério, doutor, no carro, vamos perguntar o que é um Cidadão Plus.
What is this Citizen Plus?
It's Citizen Brown's new re-education program, and I'm the first of Hill Valley's Citizen Plus. Pluses. Plus-I?
A re-education program? What the hell?
Please don't swear, Martin. It makes me uncomfortable.
Beleza, vamos falar que eles são gentil, né? Só são pessoas
You
legais.
lose a bet or something?
Ah,
What do you mean? I'm wearing what everyone's wearing. It's Polo Shirt Thursday. You, my friend, are out of uniform.
So I've heard.
Yeah, well, there's always tomorrow. Hawaiian Shirt Friday.
Great.
beleza, então vamos perguntar se era o doutor no
Listen,
carro.
Biff, that car I saw you get out of, was that Doc Brown in there with you?
Ah, Doc. That should be his new nickname. But yeah, that was Citizen Brown. What an inspirational guy.
How'd you get FaceTime with him? He seems so busy.
You got that right, Martin. Citizen Brown's a busy guy. But unfortunately, I'm a special case. See, Martin, I used to be a real bad apple. A real butthead.
Beleza, então. Caso especial, será que ele é uma pessoa muito bagunceira? E com
I
isso,
don't see why that would make you a special
o doutor
case.
quis
What can I say, Martin?
desbagunçá-lo.
I was always getting into trouble. Too much trouble, what with the booze, the partying, the women. Even my dogs were a pack of trouble. Pack, get it?
Então será que a gente tem que
Yeah.
arrumar
What does this
problema
have
aqui
to
na
do with
cidade?
Citizen Brown?
Well, after getting in so much trouble, the authorities, they took me in to see Citizen Brown and gave me an ultimatum. Citizen Plus or bust.
Beleza, então será que a gente consegue virar um Cidadão Plus? Então vamos ter contato
I
direto com
want
o
to know
doutor
more
aqui.
about Citizen
And I
Plus.
just can't wait to tell you all about it. Did I mention the swell digital watch you get with the program?
Não, ainda não. Fala sobre o relógio aí, velho.
You said you get some sort of watch.
Oh, it's a real classy deal. Just look at this state-of-the-art ticker. It's got all sorts of special modes programmed in.
Pode.
I still haven't figured out how to set the time, but I'm sure a smart guy like you could do it no problem.
Beleza, então como eu me torno um Cidadão
What do you gotta
Plus?
do to be a Citizen Plus?
It starts with an application. They take a complete medical evaluation and give you a stack of contracts to fill out.
Louco.
It sounds boring already.
But then you get an appointment with Citizen Brown in about 2 years.
2 years?
Beleza, a gente não pode
He's
esperar tudo
very
isso.
busy keeping Hill Valley running. The only time he deviates from his schedule is when some Looney Tune is running around racking up demerits. Fortunately, that almost never happens.
Então beleza, vamos chamar nossa namorada aqui que aparentemente é toda encrenqueira e vamos arrumar encrenca com ela. Assim a gente fala com o doutor, né? Mas se não vejamos o que o programa faz.
So
Vamos ver
what's
um
the
pouquinho mais.
point of Citizen Plus?
Well, it may not be as noticeable for an upstanding citizen like yourself, but the hypnotherapy sessions help to tame the urges to break the rules.
Whoa. Hypnotherapy?
Well, sure, Martin. Why, it makes obedience automatic.
Oxe, não é
Obedience?
bom, velho.
This is some kind of brainwashing?
That's a good way to think about it. Scrubbing all those nasty thoughts right out of your noggin.
Beleza, como assim pelo menos há uma escolha? Será que a gente pode
It's
não se tornar?
voluntary, right?
Sure, for the pilot program, but eventually it'll be mandatory for everybody.
Eita!
Mandatory? Are you nuts?
Nah, I used to be nuts. But now, thanks to the Citizen Plus program, I'm probably the sanest guy in Hill Valley.
Ok, então chega de falar do
Okay,
programa.
let's stop talking about Citizen Plus right now.
Okay.
Tadinho, velho. Então, se não vejamos... Será que eu consigo falar com o cidadão? Acho que a gente tem que se meter em encrenca, né? Então, se não vejamos, conte-me sobre o seu passado. E, ó, não tem opção pra sair da conversa. Então, olha que a gente tem que conversar tudo aqui mesmo.
Gosh, Martin, I really don't like dredging up the past. But, alright, if it'll help you make a decision about Citizen Plus.
Beleza, então, se não vejamos... Mulher é legal? Quem será que era a mulher
What kind
dele?
of trouble did you
Esposa.
get into with women? They weren't hookers?
No, nothing like that. It's just that I wasn't always discreet about my affections.
What?
Public displays of affection, Martin. You know, necking and such.
That's
Falei,
illegal?
velho, não pode fazer carinho no outro. Ok, então, se não vejamos substâncias ilegais. Deve
You
ser
said
bebida,
something
né?
about booze?
Beer, rum, whiskey, wine coolers, you name it, I drank it. Not only did I drink it, I smuggled it into Hill Valley too.
Chip off the old block, huh?
Used to be I'd knock your block off for a comment like that. But yeah, I guess I was following in Pop's crummy footsteps.
É. Ok, então, cães ferozes,
Why'd
se
your
não
dogs get you in
vejamos...
trouble? You weren't running dog fights, were you?
No, nothing that bad. I just used to have a lot of dogs.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing, other than them keeping the neighbors up all night, lunging at old people, and eating all the squirrels in the park. In fact, I'm ashamed to say it was my out-of-control dogs that were directly responsible for the banning of dogs throughout Hill Valley.
You don't sound very
Pode mais
ashamed.
ter cachorrinho aqui, velho.
Oh, I am. Very, very ashamed.
Beleza, então já ouvimos o
Yeah,
suficiente,
let's
obrigado.
change the subject.
Thanks. I don't like talking about my old nasty self.
Ok, então, vamos ver. Será que eu consigo falar com o
Do you
Cidadão
think I'd
Brown?
get to see Citizen Brown if I did all the bad stuff you used to do?
I guess, but why would you want to act like that?
Ah, porque a gente meio que destruiu o carro dele, a gente precisa conversar um
See you later,
pouquinho, né?
Bye, Martin.
Mas obrigado, Biff. Beleza, olha aí. Nossa namorada, vamos arrumar umas encrencas agora pra ver se a gente consegue falar com o doutor.
What's Jen up to now?
Não sei, opa, tá indo pro beco, velho. Coisa suspeita, então vamos lá pro beco, eu espero que esteja indo pro lado certo. Vamos lá então, ela tava aparentemente com uma caixa de ferramentas, galera. E, qual é? Por que o jogo fica colocando essas barreiras invisíveis, meu Deus do céu, vamos lá, shift, eu às vezes esqueço que dá pra correr nesse jogo. Mas tudo bem, onde é que ela tava? Ela tava por aqui, né? Tá, aqui tinha o cineminha, aí o beco era aqui. E o jogo travou, beleza, voltou. Achei que tinha crashado. Beleza, então. Eu acho que isso é considerado encrenca, então. Bora lá. Falar com ela. Ver se a gente consegue
Jennifer,
participar também.
Jen!
Maluca, ela vai ficar surda com música nesse volume, velho.
You got a problem?
Se não vejamos... Opa, tem mais dica aqui? Eu tenho um plano pra consertar Rio Valley,
Hill
será?
Valley's totally screwed up, but I got a plan to fix everything.
You do, huh?
I'm gonna go talk to Citizen Brown and get him to make it all better.
That sounds like the kind of plan you'd come up with, weirdo.
Beleza, então, o que você está pintando?
Leech and the Whoosh Bags. Never heard of them.
No, you wouldn't have. They don't play much punk on those smooth jazz stations you listen to.
Smooth jazz. I couldn't possibly be that square, even in an alternate timeline.
Beleza, então, o que você acha que os outros pensam de
So,
mim?
Jennifer,
Uh-huh.
what do you think of me?
I don't.
Se não vejamos quebrando as
Do you
regras.
spend most of your time vandalizing public property?
Don't even think about snitching on me. Unless you want this spray can up your...
No, listen, you got me wrong. I'm looking to, break a few rules myself.
You?
Sim, onde é que a gente pode conseguir alguma coisa se não vejamos? Será que pichação é a maior
Isn't
infração?
graffiti a major infraction?
You'd think. But after Big Brown had all those buildings coated in that Teflon polymer junk a couple years ago, graffiti's been knocked down to a 2 demerit offense. Go fig.
Quantos pontos será que a gente precisa, tá ligado? Vamos ver, contrabando, Marty,
You know
contrabando,
where I could score
contrabandeando as
some
coisas, velho.
forbidden materials?
Do I strike you as somebody who would possess illegal substances?
Você tá com a bebida aí que a gente
Kinda,
deu.
yeah.
And you
Episódio
strike me as
passado.
somebody who would turn in somebody like me. Next topic.
Se não vejamos, estou procurando um animal
What do you know
perigoso.
about harboring dangerous animals?
So you met my new boyfriend. Oh, lighten up.
Beleza, então demonstrações
This
públicas de
ban on
afeto.
public displays of affection bites.
Hey, you're talking about my most favoriteest legal infraction of all.
Oh, então essa aí será que dá
Not
mais
with
ponto?
you. Ew.
Nossa, velho. Beleza, então vamos
This
protestar
law
aqui.
against public kissing is a load of bull, right?
Yeah, this town is full of it. What are you gonna do?
Protest. That's what. Let's go stage a public kiss-in.
Let's not and say we did.
Beleza, então esquece.
On second thought, maybe I don't want to know any more about breaking the rules.
Wuss.
Eu quero saber sim. Vamos lá, vamos pegar aqui, emprestar um pouco
Give me
de
a can of
tinta.
spray paint. I got an urge to paint something.
Happy little trees? Get yourself a watercolor kit. I'm not sharing my wall.
Mas a gente precisa, velho. Vamos lá. Vou fazer o Cidadão Brown
Brown is
mudar
a
de
really
ideia,
great
velho.
guy.
You're wasting your breath, Martin. I don't buy into all that happy talk.
No, really, this crazy police state wasn't his idea. It'll all get undone once I have a good talk with him.
You know, I almost feel sorry for you.
Beleza, então. Vamos sair
The
aqui.
paint's starting to streak.
Ah!
Vamos ver se talvez a gente consegue pegar
Must
algum
be where
spray
Jen
aqui
keeps her
escondido.
paints. Locked.
Qual é, velho? Será que a gente consegue espalhar lixo pela cidade e a gente é multado?
That junk looks awfully familiar. 50 years familiar.
Beleza, então se não vejamos se temos alguma coisa aqui no inventário. Não temos nada. Ô, louco, velho. Que a gente precisa fazer aqui então, meu? Só temos lixos e mais lixo. Opa, que é isso? Porta o quê? Emparedada? Se não vejamos o que tem nesta porta.
They've bricked up the entrance to the old speakeasy.
Então aqui era o bar, né, do Tannen. Se não vejamos o que temos aqui nessa porta. Ver se a gente consegue alguma coisa dela. Obviamente estaria trancada. Caramba, velho. Será que a gente consegue conversar de novo aqui? Com a nossa antiga namorada. Se não vejamos, peraí, dá pra subir aqui? Não? Opa, mas temos aqui uma
I
prancha.
don't want to go digging through the trash unless I absolutely have to.
É necessário, velho. Vamos lá.
I don't want to go digging through the trash unless I
A gente
absolutely
precisa arranjar
have to.
alguma coisa aqui pra bagunçar a cidade, velho. Jennifer, você poderia nos ajudar? Se tiver diálogo repetido, eu corto pra ficar mais dinâmico, galera. Você me deixou preso fora
What's
da
the
cidade.
deal, Jennifer? You left me stranded outside the city gates.
Yeah, that was pretty rotten, wasn't it? I'm such a horrible role model. Better get away before I corrupt you.
Vamos lá, a gente quer ser corrompido, a gente
I don't know
precisa
what
se
you got
encontrar com
against
o
me in this
doutor.
time, lately, but I'm here to make things right. I've missed you, you know?
Take a look at me, Martin. Do I look like the kind of girl that would hang around the president of the Junior Brown Brigade?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but I gotta admit, I kinda like you like this.
Oh, barf?
Com leva, a gente foi feito um pro outro
You
aqui, ó.
act like I'm a turnoff, but I don't buy it. We were meant to be together.
Look, just because I let you tag along to a couple of concerts doesn't mean we're Romeo and Juliet. I mean, sure, you're a little cute, but you're into all this honor student crap.
Honor student.
And I'm into more interesting things. And guys.
Nós somos guys. Que caras interessantes.
Going
Quem
out
são
with
os
someone else,
interessantes aí?
I bet I can make you forget him.
Sorry, Martin, but you just don't rate anymore.
Como não, velho? Sei lá, a gente era popular, meu Deus. Essa
Seriously,
Jennifer
what have
aqui
you
tá me
got
deixando
against
doido, velho.
me? I'm kinda popular, right?
Very popular. Among a certain crowd.
What crowd?
Dorks.
Beleza, eu não consegui ver o Cidadão
It
Brown.
won't be long before I see Citizen Brown.
Hey, can I come with you?
You wanna see Citizen Brown too?
Yeah. Maybe he can give me a heart when he gives you a brain.
Couldn't hurt to ask.
Beleza, então, o que você quer dizer com idiota, né? Ele falou
Marty
que a gente é
McFly,
popular entre os
dork?
idiotas.
It's impossible. He can't be a dork.
Okay, anyone who talks about himself in the third person is a dork.
Alguma chance de meus pais serem
My mom and
normais?
What about them?
Would you say they're normal?
By Hill Valley standards, yeah. In other words, they're warped beyond repair. Sorry to be the one to break it to you.
Vamos ver aqui por último, né? Você viu o
Did
Biff
you get a load of
ultimamente?
Biff Tannen back there? He's so,
Calm.
yeah, creeps me out.
You and me both. If that's what the Citizen Plus program's all about, I'll stay a Citizen Minus.
Beleza, então vamos
Your
sair
pants
aqui.
starting to streak.
Ah!
Vamos ver então o que podemos fazer aqui, galera. Opa, opa, opa. Carregou uma ceninha aqui quando a gente saiu de lá. Oh, acho que é a nossa mãe, hein? Beleza, acho que é a nossa mãe.
Mom?
Beleza, então bora aqui falar com a mamãe. Vem cá. Oh, nossa, velho, ela sumiu? Ô, louco, velho. What?
Oh, hey,
O
Mom.
que foi isso, velho? A mãe tem poder de teletransporte. Ah, se não vejamos, o que você está fazendo
So,
aqui?
what? Are you out here shopping or something?
Oh, shopping? Who shops anymore? No, it's that time of the month for me again. For my civic duty, I'll be polishing the statue all day.
Oh, right.
Beleza, de quem é esse carro de golfe?
What's with the golf cart, Mom?
Now, Martin, I know you're embarrassed to be driving around in last year's model, but we really can't afford the 86s yet.
What about my truck?
No one owns a truck in Hill Valley. Martin, are you sure you're feeling okay?
Yeah. I must have had a really vivid dream last night.
Well, I hope your dream world was more fun than this one. Could you do me a favor? I forgot to give your father my timesheet for last week, and now Mr. Nosy is convinced that I'm hiding something from him.
Timesheet?
Aren't they annoying? But Citizen Brown always
Parece
says,
que nossa mãe não é
a
muito feliz
scheduled
aqui, não.
life is a happy life. Anywho, could you be a dear and drop it off at the house? Here, take the car.
Actually,
I know, dear. Love you too.
Yep.
I'd give you a kiss, but you know what that gets ya. Don't forget to pick me up this evening.
Yeah, sure.
Ok, beleza, então vamos agora para a nossa casa. Ver o que podemos fazer aqui.
Well, it's
Pegar o
not the
cronograma
truck,
pro nosso
but
pai.
I guess it'll do.
Bora lá então. Meu, a gente tem que se encontrar com o doutor, velho. Senão como é que a gente vai consertar o futuro, meu Deus? Olha a bagunça que a gente fez, velho. Eita, tem a nossa casa aqui? Selada tudo?
I don't know, John. Isn't this illegal?
What isn't illegal in Hill Valley?
Yep.
What if Citizen Brown's watching?
Don't worry.
Nosso
nobody
pai é o
will see
espião, velho.
He's a peeping Tom. Dad.
Try to warn your old man the next time, okay?
Ô louco, velho. Nosso pai tá bravão aqui.
Address me as
Vamos conversar com ele então.
I saw Mom downtown. She told me to give this to you.
Thanks.
Say, what gives around here?
You know, the usual. Keeping tabs on Hill Valley through my trusty bank of monitors. Always on the lookout for some interesting footage.
O que você está procurando?
Interesting. What do you mean interesting?
What kind of silly question is that? I've been gathering candid documentary footage for Citizen Brown's promotional videos for over a year now. I know your mother doesn't approve of my work, but wait a minute. You say you saw Lorraine? 11 to 12 hair salon, 12 to 12:20 lunch at soup mo counter, cream of asparagus with crackers.
What was that?
You know your mother's problems. If she slips up again, it could mean demerits for the whole family. There she is, polishing the statue in the park. Just like the schedule dictates. Then everything's fine. Good. Unless... How was she when you spoke to her? Lucid? Sober?
Quê? Meu Deus do céu, não vamos dedurar a mamãe.
What are you getting at? Jeez, I'm not gonna rat my own mom, even if she is a...
Shh. I don't know for sure that your mother has relapsed into her old ways, but she's been acting very odd lately, almost as if she didn't like my constant supervision. Confidentially, I suspect she's got a flask hidden somewhere, probably very near the spot where she's working right now. Do me a favor, son, will you? See if you can worm the truth out of her. She won't confide in me, but she may be less guarded with you. Double rations this week if you help your old man out. What do you say? That's a good boy.
Okay, Dad, we need to talk.
Beleza, aparentemente, né, a mãe tem talvez alguma bebida escondida lá onde ela tá trabalhando. Isso vai ser bom pra gente conversar com o doutor. Mas se não vejamos, o que vocês estavam escondendo quando eu
What were you
entrei?
hiding when I came in just now?
Hiding? I don't know what you're talking about, son.
Come on, I saw it. It was a videotape, right?
I might as well tell you. After all, you'll be 18 soon.
Tell me what?
Hill Valley under Citizen Brown is not quite the contented town you were led to believe it was.
Vamos ver, você está brincando.
You're kidding.
This isn't a criticism of the great man himself, of course, or his sainted wife, Edna. No one's worked harder than they to apply the most advanced social planning techniques to our municipality. But,
What?
confidentially, not everybody appreciates it. A great many citizens, perhaps even the majority, actively resent the Brown administration. They don't say so publicly, of course. But in private, well, just listen.
I tell you, Bert, this regime is a joke. They're all laughing at us over in Fairfax.
A toast to Citizen Brown. May his beloved courthouse.
Ô, louco, mais um raio lá, velho.
Agnes, you're awful. Are you coming to the town square, Lester? Citizen Brown's about to give another speech.
Citizen Brown can kiss my hairy...
Well, you get the idea.
It sounds like people can't stand what the Browns have done to Hill Valley.
Not everyone. Only around 50%, maybe 60.
Does Citizen Brown know?
He should. Whenever I send copies of my raw footage to the Public Relations Department over at the courthouse, I get a memo telling me how much Citizen Brown thanks me for my service. But how could he see those videos and not do anything about it?
Maybe you should take your tapes directly to Brown.
Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, sure, he might appreciate my bringing these problems to his attention and reward me for my public service, but then again, they say it's never wise to be the bearer of bad news.
Ah, se não vejamos, a gente leva lá
Why don't you
pro
give me those
doutor.
videotapes? I'll take them to Citizen Brown.
Thanks for offering, son, but I don't want to get you involved. Citizen Brown won't like what he sees on them, and I wouldn't want you to get the brunt of his displeasure, not to mention the displeasure of all the folks on the tapes. Once they find out I recorded them, no, I'm not letting these tapes out of my sight. It's too dangerous.
Ah, qual é, velho? É sobre alguém que nós conhecemos?
It's about someone we both know.
Yes?
Se sim foi uma pergunta ou alguma coisa? Se não vejamos... me fale sobre o doutor,
Have you
então.
ever spent time with Citizen Brown?
Well, of course I'm in the audience for every one of his public addresses.
One-on-one, I mean.
Oh, no. He'd never notice a common Sector L citizen like me. But I dream that someday he'll recognize me for my public service and maybe let me shake his hand.
Ok, então, outro assunto.
Something on your mind?
Sim, se não vejamos... vamos sair aqui, vamos voltar.
Well, I'll leave you to
Pra
your
praça.
snooping.
Supervising, son. Supervising.
I'll leave you to it.
Right.
Beleza, quebra algumas regras, encontre esconderijos secretos de Lorraine. Então, beleza, galera, eu acho que agora nós já temos, né, uma próxima... Eita, controle bugado, velho. Uma próxima direção aí de onde que nós temos de ir, né? Nós temos de voltar lá para o centro da cidade e encontrar talvez a bebida escondida da nossa mãe. E com isso, quebrar as regras e encontrar o doutor. Então, beleza, já voltamos aqui na cidade, mas eu acho que o episódio já deu aí uma duração boa, então deixaremos para fazer isso num próximo vídeo, se assim vocês quiserem, galera, é claro. Então, muito obrigado a todos vocês que assistiram o vídeo até aqui, espero que tenham gostado dele. E se gostaram, peço por favor que deixem um gostei, um comentário dizendo o que acharam do nosso pai bisbilhoteiro aí. O que ele tá fazendo aqui nessa cidade junto com o doutor. E compartilhe com seus amigos que são fãs de Volta para o Futuro e fãs de jogos point and click. E para a continuação dessa e de outras séries, basta se inscrever no canal e ativar o sininho para receber a notificação de todos os vídeos novos. E olha que louco, velho, a câmera segue a gente. E era isso. Até o próximo vídeo. Fui!